Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Well, I did go back inside, get a second cup for $1. Hey, there's a McDonald's sign. I need a third cup. Sunrise was a little while ago, but it's just getting over those clouds from that front that went through. Thought I would share a little bit with you guys as that heater pops out. Man, weather's amazing, isn't it? You can have wind, storms, tornadoes, hurricanes, snow, all kinds of weather. Right now we got beauty. I'm 395 miles from turning south to Sarasota on I-75. I do not make any other turns until then. I follow I-10 east, another 395 miles. Now I think that'll probably be the end of the road for me today. I know there's a rest area in the Panhandle and then just south there somewhere. I'll search for it later. And I don't know about Love's in Florida. There's another one right there. Look at that. My people, 232. I got ripped off. I could have got that for 222. Anyway, welcome to Biloxi, everybody. Biloxi, Mississippi, where sales tax is very high, close to 8%. But they got good highways, and they got good people. I had a great night's sleep last night after I finally got my parking spot. It did slack up for a minute after I got my parking spot to grab that other 6-gallon jug and dump that in the camper so I could get a nice shower, which I did. And man, I needed one. TMI. But I'm all cleaned up now and feeling good. Ready to put some miles down. Tomorrow is my arrival date. So no matter how you cut it, yesterday, not to disappoint some of you, I did put the hammer down a little bit, trying to make some time. And I just convinced myself, I proved it, you cannot get anywhere any faster by going faster. It's a 6-day drive. I don't care if you go 60 or 80. Because you're going to stop more when you burn more gas and all that. So we're on double 62 right now.
There are police reported ahead.
Police. I have an option here. Not there or still there. Ooh, give me my police glasses. That sun's bright. Oh, man. Let me show you that sun. Where's that police? I'll report him. Somebody said, I thought you support the blue. I absolutely do. I don't see no police. So I'm going to say, not there. But I am going to report stalled vehicle. See? That's how you do it. Look at that. Great to see sunshine instead of rain. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? So, come home, fill up with gas, spend a few days, turn around and go back out there. What do you think? I'm beginning to believe, and I know some of you will believe me, the road trip and staying in these loves or rest areas are most of the fun. It really is. Now, in the rest areas, I can do a barbecue. They got picnic tables. I can do it next to my camper. I can do what I want. Where the loves, you got to keep that all on the inside because, it's a gas station. But, you got 24-hour security cameras You got a 24-hour store and automotive supplies, restrooms. There's even showers in there if you needed it. You have gas, and you have a great parking spot. And every night,
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
I'll either confirm it or deny it. And every single night at every single Love's across the country, people either in their car, their truck, or their RV pull in and go to sleep. And yeah, he's still there. Oh, I put not there. Let me change that and report that. And it's encouraged because they want you to use their gas, their store, and everything else. Buy their coffee. So I think it's a great way to get from point A to point B versus people that go into these campgrounds. It could be miles off the freeway and pay, even like Love's wanted yesterday. They have their own RV deal there. Now you can see that guy with that 1-ton Ford diesel I showed you, and his brand new diesel. It was like $125,000 truck or more. He had a triple axle, long fifth wheel, and a tow car. So you know one thing he had was plenty of money. So he said $51. Plus he couldn't park really like I did with that tow car. He was too long. So he did that. That was him. He did him. But for me, it'll always be a rest stop, just like the truckers do every single night. Thousands of them pulling into the rest areas, and they'll park any way they can. They get back in their sleepers, and they have the restroom there. And I'm sure they got little refrigerators and things in their sleepers, maybe a generator on those big semis. They make themselves something to eat, and that's what they do. Then they hit a Love's, and they get their showers. After they fuel up, you give you free showers after so many gallons of fuel. So that's what they do. But I would never stay in a campground, and I'm not interested in staying at Love's or a campground for more than one night before I want to move on. If I'm going somewhere specifically, yeah, I'll get the campground or casino or whatever it is and pay, like I did in Tropicana. And that's where I'm going to go and stay for a while. So I have resources. I had plans on staying at the resort there, Riverside in Laughlin, but they had such an attitude there about previous stays, law enforcement, veterans, AARP, whatever else, AAA, a couple of those things I have, that they were adamant about, wanting proof to give you a dime off a dollar, which, really doesn't amount to much, those discounts. And then they wanted to charge, a holiday fee, 4 days worth, not just that one day. So they were out for the money, and you saw they had no shortage of customers. So they do them, I do me. I went over to the Tropicana for $75 a week, and I had to go tote my own water and empty my tank occasionally, but I found it to be fun, and I bought a lot of gas in my truck so far to get home. From what I saved, it was going to be $500 for 2 weeks there, and I left 2 days before my 2 weeks was up, So I would have lost that. That's on me. And I ended up paying $150, and I left 2 days early, but that's all right. So what is that? $300 and something $350 of fuel that I'm able to purchase for what I saved. And what did I do? I got out, went around all day, every day, drove around, played golf. So, I had no problem paying it, but they ticked me off about the holiday thing. So I said, all right, I'll just go over there after the Thanksgiving. They want 4 days of, wow. They want 4 days of rip-off price. So I'll stay 1 week here for $75, and I'll go over there when the holiday's over. But I ended up enjoying it so much where I was at a great spot. I knew security. They went around every 5 minutes. And I said, I got my generator I can run all day until 10 p.m. And I only used it a little bit. The solar was keeping my battery up perfectly. I'm in there watching TV. I actually did run my air conditioning for about an hour, a couple of days with the generator. But I didn't need all that hookup stuff. So, and I can stay long term there. You can't do that at a Love's or a rest stop, nor would I, but I'm right there at a casino parking lot. And other people were doing it. In fact, I met a few people that have been there, been coming there for years. Every year they come there and stay there. So I know some people were saying, that, isn't as prestigious enough. Ha! Good enough for me, baby. I'm still paying rent in Florida on top of that. Don't forget. So, now I'm very happy with the deal. Like I said yesterday, the only complaint I got, and I hate to be a complainer, was the wind. It just wouldn't stop the whole time there. And JV, he could not understand 85 miles away in Las Vegas what I was whining about until he got there, and he didn't stop whining about the golf because of the wind. You saw it. We were on that course, and the ball was blowing back in our face. It was heavy, heavy wind. I don't know where it came from, but it never rained, and it wasn't hot, but it was windy. Yesterday, driving with no wind before the rain started was just beautiful. Right now it's beautiful. And what was I reading? I think something in the comments about the Tundra. You start saying anything about a Toyota Tundra or a Toyota 4Runner, of which I own both, that they don't measure up to this F-250, or you'd rather have this than that, and it just eats them alive. They get all upset. Well, let me tell you something. I own that Tundra because I love Tundras. I love Toyotas. I own that 4Runner because there isn't anything out there except the Jeep Wrangler, and they run neck and neck, that can keep up with it off-road. But neither one of those are pulling big campers. I know, I see Tundras every day, and they're towing. I towed mine with it. But I can tell you right now, this one tows a lot better. And I wouldn't switch back for nothing. If I didn't need this for towing, would I go out and buy a 3/4 ton Ford just to have one? No. Heck no. Would I trade the Tundra for the F-150, like a Lariat, luxury, like my limited Tundra? It's like a car, those F-150s. Rides smooth, got all kind of cool features in them. Would I trade it for that? Heck to the no. I certainly wouldn't. Because the Tundra was a very reliable, badass truck. But this is badder. It's built for trailer towing. It's a Super Duty. And I love it. I absolutely do love it. What else was it? Somebody sent me something on Facebook Messenger. A good friend of mine, subscriber, Christian man. His name is Franklin. He sent something about AI and videos. And this AI business has got to be the worst thing that ever was invented in the world. I mean, I'm sure there's good. There's good in everything, if you use it right. But people are using it for the wrong things. What am I talking about? I'm talking about artificial intelligence. You can now make a YouTube video. I can make one of you. I can make a YouTube video of you, and I can have you say anything I want you to say and sound like you. And that's horrible. I mean, why would anybody want to do that? So the simple thing, to do if somebody ever does that to you is simply say what I'm going to say right now. They can't do it and put it on my channel. They can't do it and put it on anybody else's channel. They can do that and put it on the social media until it gets taken off on their channel. So if you ever see anything of a YouTuber like me or one of your other favorite YouTubers saying something you've never heard them say before or doing something that's completely unfamiliar to you, if it's not on their channel, then it's fake. It's fake news, baby. And people get a thrill out of trying to, they're doing it with Trump. They're doing it with YouTubers. They're doing it with everything. This AI. Even people trying to do good with it or stirring the pot, using it. Just, that's enough said. But if you ever see anything like that, I was only brought aware of it last night. I don't keep up with all that. I can make my videos maybe more exciting or create a script. Let me report that car. I could do a lot of things creatively with editing and AI, but we don't edit around here. This is the real deal. And I'm never going to be doing that, ever. So, anyway, little information for you there. 378 miles of I-75. Yeah, that second cup of coffee I got fired me up. And there was a really sweet young girl that helped me out. And she got it for me lickety-split. She saw me come in. She says, "Another?" I said, "Sure. Let's do it." All right, truck. These people get on the freeway. They see people coming, and they just slow down and ride right next to you. What's wrong with them? That guy in that 150. If I didn't move over, he would just merge right into me. Let me report this guy. Stall vehicle. I got no way to get over because people are on the other side of me there. Man, I can't wait to hit that gym when I get home. I am so far behind. I think I went to Planet Fitness twice, maybe 3 times when I was out there. When I took the cramper, I had no, bathroom, or it was just a hard-sided tent of the little camper I had. So every day, wherever I stopped, I always searched for a Planet Fitness, and there was always one, so I could shower and work out. But mostly I wanted to shower. And there was one everywhere I went. I might have went one day where there wasn't one close by. What's this guy doing walking out here? What are you doing? He's walking into the rest area here. So I guess the big headlines that you can't help from hearing as it's breaking news was about the guy that shot the CEO of a health, United Healthcare, AARP, AAA, Humana, somebody. For what? Because he is I don't know why. You listen to the media, you're going to hear the wrong stuff. But what I did hear was some are glorifying the guy. Crazy world. So there's your sun. Here's your big long bridge. Mississippi won't be long. We'll be in Mobile, or as Siri calls it, mobile. We'll be in Mobile. You guys in Alabama say Mobile or mobile? Nothing out there but swamp. Yeah, I love this truck. I love that I have everything I own on my back. Everything's insured. You just take that little credit card and go to that gas pump, and you can move yourself around anywhere you want to live. I'm going to have to make a different video about how to live on the road or permanent RV living. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Crush it.